Are you recording? No, I really hope so. I hope the mic's working as well, otherwise it's going to be a little bit of a waste of time, isn't it? It's been a while. It's been a while since I said I'm sorry. Bit of stain for you there. What am I talking about? One of the reasons I haven't been probably on social media as much recently, definitely the last 6 months, is because I was getting a little bit disheartened with it. I do enjoy doing it, but just social media, I use that as like a catch-all term, but you know what I mean. The usual suspects, Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube as well. It's just not, I don't know, I just don't find it the most inspiring of places. So even though I still use it every day, I definitely kind of scroll less, and I'm just trying to waste less time on it. And I've also taken to basically unfollowing or kind of unsubscribing from, whether it's pages or people that maybe aren't putting out. It's not even necessarily about content, it's just like a general attitude. And I'm not kind of like hippie, positive thinking, everyone should be kind of patting each other on the back and, you know, big thumbs up and stuff. But that being said, if you're going to go one way, let's be friendlier than complete arseholes. Makes the world a better place. So a couple of people asked me, you haven't put out these videos for a while, or you're not doing as much, and they're right. So this is my kind of first toe back in the water, and we'll see how it goes. I'm about 4.5 weeks into a diet or cut or fat loss phase, however you would like to term it. Pick your preference. So basically what that means for me is gradually losing body fat over, it's probably going to be 6 weeks, but I'm kind of undecided. I've tried to leave this one, I've tried to put as little pressure on myself as possible for this, hence why I haven't put anything out really, or like a couple of bits on Instagram, but I haven't really done any filming or anything around it. But this is one of the reasons that's kind of spurred me on to get on camera and start recording, because when I put the numbers up, so I'm losing on average about £2 a week. So we're 4 weeks in and I've lost I think it's about 8.5 pounds. And people see that and they're like, oh, how are you doing that? And I do reference calories, and it's all about controlling your calories and essentially under eating, because to lose weight, like it or not, that is what you've got to do. But it's not just randomly doing some fad diet or some extremely low calorie diet. It's about getting enough protein, balancing carbs out around workouts to get the most out of them, not having fat too low, still trying to keep motivation to train and to exercise and all that good stuff. So I'll do that part of it is a video, maybe the next video or the one after that. But what I'm going to start with is why I've decided to do it, because a legitimately good question, and I've done a few of these, but every time I do it, the question will be asked, or the statement will be put forward: you don't need to lose weight. Man, look at you, you're skinny already. Why are you're gonna waste away? And I'll take that on board. But it comes down to a few things. So to me, there's typically 3 reasons why people want to lose weight. It is, you've got on one end of the spectrum, you've got it's a health reason. So someone's obese or morbidly obese, and that excess fat that they're carrying is a direct detriment to their health. So it's a health reason. If they lose weight, their health outcomes will be better. Second reason, or second and third kind of tied, and I've discussed this before, but it comes down to either, are you losing it for a performance benefit, or are you losing it because of an appearance goal? You want to look a certain way. So for me at the moment, I would say I'm running as much now as I did when I did those couple of marathons. So we're going years back now, but I'm running a lot. And for me, being up at 81, 82 kilos, I can still run, absolutely fine. But I know, because I was weighing myself at the time, when I ran London, the London Marathon, I was about 77 and running really well. So for me, carrying that extra, probably 3, 4, maybe 5 kilos, so we're looking at like half a stone to 10 pounds, it's harder because you are carrying that weight with you in the marathon's case for 26 miles. But even doing like sprints or 5Ks and 10Ks, I feel it. I feel it on me, and I would love to think that that 5 kilos was all muscle mass, but the kind of slight jiggling and wobbling around my stomach and love handle area probably says otherwise. So that's one reason. That's a big driver for me, because I'm running at the moment like 3, 4, sometimes 5 days a week, and as I'm getting lighter, I can feel myself getting faster, fitter, and I can just feel it. It's one thing to kind of pull the trousers up and notch in the belt buckle. That's great as well, but it's that feeling of running lighter. And I can't, people who have lost weight or who have run for any period of time and lost a bit of weight and feel themselves getting quicker will know exactly what I mean. But take it from me, you can feel it, and it's a good feeling. So that's kind of reason number one. Reason number two is that, again, for me, again, completely personal, at 81, 82 kilos or low 80s, I'm not as happy with the way I look. And it's not like, I want to try and make this point clear because it's important. I'm not unhappy in terms of, I'm not going to bed at night like, oh my God, I'm pulling at the love handle or whatever and doing that kind of stuff. But I'm just not as happy as when I'm at 77. I do feel more confident in myself, and my clothes, I'm not going to go and buy an entire new wardrobe. My clothes do fit better because most of them have been bought when I'm about a 77 kilo frame. So generally I just feel better at that weight, and it's completely personal to me. For some people, they don't like the thought of being small. Other people like to be even skinnier. And here's the news on this, right? Here's the big takeaway point for how much, when I get that question, people say, how much should I weigh? What would be my ideal weight? Your ideal weight is any weight where you're healthy. So that is a big range, right? Because some people can sit over, technically overweight on the BMI chart, and their health markers are absolutely fine, or even slightly underweight. I do think it's worth avoiding extremes, but again, another video. You can be any weight you want, as long as those health markers are ticked. And then in terms of appearance, it's just, the weight is irrelevant. It is absolutely, the number on the scales is completely irrelevant. So even though I speak in terms of, when I'm at 77, I'm a bit happier, I'm not happy because it says 77 on the scales. I'm happier, or I feel more comfortable and confident because my clothes fit better. When I run, I haven't got this kind of jiggling love handle thing going on as much. And I just feel more confident in myself. So that's why I do it. I'm not doing it for anyone else. It's not like I'm running with my shirt off along the beach in slow motion. I'm running around Stortford. If I started doing that around Stortford, I'd want someone to have a word with me. But yeah, that's why I do it. And for you, if you're watching this video and you think you're thinking about losing weight and you're like, what number should I be? Do you know what? If you've got some weight to lose, just start chipping away at it. And then when you get to a stage where, regardless of what the number is, when you start feeling comfortable, clothes fit well, and you feel comfortable in your own skin, maybe hop on then and take a look and be like, 10 stone 12, all my clothes fit and I feel good about myself. But anyway, going slightly off tangent. Yeah, so the reason I'm losing weight at the moment, I want to run faster and I want to be fitter. So if I can make myself fitter and I'm carrying around a smaller chassis, to use a car analogy, I'm going to run quicker. And also there is the secondary bonus for me of being a little bit leaner and just feeling a bit more comfortable and confident. Cool, I'm going to wrap this video up there. If you have any questions, or I'm going to go into a little bit in future videos of what I'm actually doing with the diet and that kind of stuff, but if you do have any questions or any thoughts, stick them in the comments box below. It'd be good to hear from you. Take it easy. Bye bye.